Okay. You guys, welcome. I'm so jacked up, so excited to be speaking with you guys tonight, to be sharing our vision of what it is that we're accomplishing here. I'm Jordan Price. I'm out of Portland, Oregon, just as of recently. And we're all coming back super excited, super stoked, straight from an event in Arizona. And the things that were laid out there, the vision that was spoke of there, shows exactly where it is that we're going and how it is that we're doing that. But tonight we're privileged. We have some incredible people on this call to speak with us tonight. Today we're speaking about our company, TRANONT, a health, wealth, and community company. And just to tell you guys a little background, on me and the company, I've been in the industry now for about 8 years. You can go ahead and go to the next slide. I've been in the industry for about 8 years. 5 years into my career, I got a call, me and my father, from a gentleman named Mr. Craig Cotter. And he really told us the vision of what it is that he was going to do. And he was actually my mentor for 5 years. And he called and said, hey, I'm walking away from a 14, I believe, maybe even 15-year career to really start over, because I know where it is that we're going here, and I know that we can change and impact so many lives. Our target is to impact 1 billion lives for good, and we're already well on our way towards that mission. So what is it that TRANONT does? What's the background on TRANONT? When I saw this company, wow, it's crazy, time flies, but over 3 years ago now, the company was only 3 years old. Now we're 6 years old. Started in 2013, founded on the financial education. We've changed and evolved and adapt as time has gone to what it is you're about to see here tonight, but we're an international education company. That's our focus, education first, right? Because if we can understand what it is, the building blocks of health, the building blocks of your finances, the bad habits with your health, the bad habits with your finances, and kind of put you in the right direction, that's our goal here. And that can be in so many different ways, as you'll see here tonight. It's safe to say when I saw this and met the co-owners of the company, my mind was blown. Right? I saw the vision. I saw exactly what it is that they're trying to do, and I could align myself with that. So what is it? We're targeting health and financial industries. There's thousands of success stories. You guys, there's thousands of people out there driving Jeeps with us. We're leveraged for huge growth. And you can see here in this next slide kind of exactly why it is, right? We've actually been featured 2 times in Prosper magazine back to back. Last year, we were in Inc. 500, ranked as the 321st fastest growing company in North America. You guys, we're the 23rd fastest growing in our industry, in our field, right? 7th fastest growing company out of Utah. And you guys, the companies in Utah right now, we're calling it the Silicon Slopes, because it's literally so many tech companies, so many big companies, Adobe, Oracle, these big name companies have actually put some headquarters there in Utah. So to be ranked up in there in the top 10 is absolutely phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It shows exactly what it is that we've done over the last 6 years as a company and continue to grow faster and faster. Okay. We are featured in Inc. 500. I'm sure you guys have heard of that, right? Inc. 500, you say that name and everybody knows what that means. We're in that issue, right? We're in these features of Prosper magazine. What does that mean? What that means is the fact that these third-party companies, third-party verifications, have inspected TRANONT and what it is that we're doing, and have decided to publish Prosper magazine cover to cover on us. Featured in Inc. magazine, or in Inc. 500 multiple times, right? 321st. You can see here in the bottom left corner all of those different accolades from the Inc. 500. So we've had so many people take a look at TRANONT, very educated and third-party companies take a look, have their attorneys look at it, make sure that they wanted to put us into these type of magazines, and they've come back and said, you know what, let's put it cover to cover on Prosper magazine. 2 years back to back. So that to me speaks volumes as far as research that has been done on the company, right? It shows me that it's credible. We're completely debt-free 6 years in. Moving forward, like you haven't seen, we're looking at record growth. When it said leverage for growth, you guys, we just came out with 2 new products like this weekend, just this weekend. So I'm jacked up. I'm fired up. But really what I want you guys to do is really take a look and listen to what it is and who it is that you're about to be listening from. These aren't just average people that are talking to you. They're very knowledgeable, very educated, and actually accredited in exactly what it is that we're going to be talking about. So we can go ahead and move on to the next slide, which brings me exactly to what it is that and who it is that I wanted to be introducing first. The gentleman that we'll be bringing on to talk is a doctor who knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to these products and much, much more. Every time I'm around Dr. Tim Harrigan, I hear and learn so many things that I always wish that I just have a notepad to take notes, because every time we're out just hanging out, he's dropping these knowledge facts that I wish I could just remember off the top of my head like he does. But why is that? It's because he has decades of experience, over 15 years of experience working with the products that you're seeing here right now, or some form of them. And it's safe to say he's very, very knowledgeable. And if I'm going to learn from anybody and I'm going to listen to anybody, I want that person to know more than I'm knowing about that industry. And he definitely knows more than I know when it comes to all of this health products. He is like my go-to connect when I've got questions as far as health products, or, you know, how they can affect me, or I've got this individual suffering this, you know, what ideas do you have? He's very knowledgeable. And not only that, has built an incredible organization here in TRANONT, hitting the position of Sapphire. So you might not know what that means right now, but you're going to see here just in a little bit exactly what that means and why it is we're so lucky to have a gentleman like this, not only working with us, but taking his time out of his busy day as a doctor to really hop on here and educate all of us on exactly how it is we can change our health habits. So with that, no further ado, we'll bring up Dr. Tim Harrigan. You there, buddy?
How's it going, guys? Thank you, Jordan.
Of course.
Super kind, man. I don't like talking about myself, so it's always weird when somebody introduces me and they're too kind to me. So it's always weird to me. Guys, this is cool. I'm so excited. Can you guys see me, by the way, or are we just seeing slides here?
No, I can see you.
Okay, perfect. Make sure I'm not making any funny faces or something. I can't see myself on here. So guys, I'm in my garage gym right now, by the way. So part of what I do is I get nervous when I do these, honestly. When I get nervous, it's not because I'm scared to screw up, but it kind of is, because I realize we have a message to get across to people. And if we screw that up, who knows how many lives I've affected or not allowed to take action with what maybe I messed up saying or whatever, because we know these products work. So that's what I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about not serving you properly, okay? So a little background on me. I see about 30 to 50 patients a day. I've done that for almost 15 years. I run my practice how I basically take care of my family. So everything we do is congruent with what we believe in, what we trust, what we know works through experience. We don't just take on new products and try new things with them, okay? So let's get into this. I just want to share a little bit about that with you guys. So this is the health products, most of them, excluding the CBD line that we have. These are all enzyme-based formulas. So let's get into this. So if you can go to the next slide for me, Morgan. So we have the biggest healthcare crisis we have ever seen, okay? There's not one disease currently that is on a decline right now. That is scary. So what we're currently doing as a society, as a whole, we are screwing it up. That's my key word. We're screwing it up when you look at the big picture statistics of where we are, where we've come from, and what we're expected to run into here in the next 10, 20, 30 years as far as epidemics and disease processes. So we're doing it wrong, okay? So next slide. I'm just do a little bit of cover my butt. I'm regulated by lots of different boards and industries and rules and things like that. So I just want to say this real quick. This presentation is meant for informational purposes only, not meant to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease. It's mostly my opinion here. Please speak to your healthcare provider before making any changes to your healthcare plan. Okay, so let's move on from that. So they're the top 40 leading causes of death. I'm going to go over this very quick. A lot of you guys know this already. Heart disease is number 1. Cancer is number 2. Number 3 is medical intervention. Okay, think about that. The 3rd leading cause of death is medical intervention. The 4th leading cause of death is medications. This is why we run our practice how we do. This is why I take care of my family how we do, okay? So next slide, if you could, Morgan. This is not okay with me. This shouldn't be okay with you. We all have families. We all have friends with kids. This is the first generation of children right now that is not expected to outlive us. This is from Fortune.com. So this is not of my opinion, you guys. Everything we do is evidence-based, research-oriented. experience oriented. So this is the first generation where our kids will not outlive us. Our lifespan is no longer increasing. We are doing it wrong. Okay, next slide for me. This is actually kind of the medicine cabinet of a patient of mine. That's pretty cool to see. So this is literally how we run our household. We don't do medications really. If we have an emergency, medications are designed for that. We're absolutely going to go to the medications, okay? So the next slide, this is why we also do what we do. 4 out of 5 herbal products, specifically out of New York, that people are testing, these different third-party agencies, do not even contain in the bottle what they say is on the label. So don't run out and try to buy some of this stuff, okay? Get with the person that invited you, of course, and make sure you're getting good stuff because this is out of Consumer Reports. Most of what's out there is garbage, okay? So the first product I want to briefly go over is a really the most powerful digestive formula, not digestive enzymes. That's a different conversation. The most beneficial digestive formula I have ever come across. The stories that you would hear from our experience with these would make you cry, most of them. You know, we have people with diarrhea, constipation, absorption of nutrients. You name a condition, a symptom, an issue, I could probably dig up a testimonial from somebody saying they got some relief because of this product, this one product here. Enzymes are more important than anything else you have ever taken. They're more important than vitamins, than minerals, than anything else. So basically, long story short, this product helps you unlock and absorb and actually get to your cells where those nutrients need to go, the nutrients from your food you're eating. Most of us do not digest food. I'm gonna give you a couple explanations of maybe that it might affect you or a family member. We all know somebody lactose intolerant. We all know somebody with maybe high blood pressure because their kidneys are clogged up from extra proteins in the blood. We all know people with high cholesterol. These are things that potentially we have seen, right? This break down those materials. It breaks down fats, sugars, proteins, every stage of breakdown so I can unlock those nutrients and absorb better. Plus it's your probiotics and prebiotics, okay? So the next slide here, enzymes are so important that they literally control your whole body. They run your whole body. So picture this, you run out of enzymes right now, you drop dead. You cannot function anymore. So enzymes basically run the whole body. The vitamins, minerals, all those kind of work with the enzymes, but without enzymes, we are not here. So when you exhaust your enzymes by eating too many cooked processed foods over time, you deplete those. So the more dairy I eat, for example, the sooner I become lactose intolerant, okay? You run out of the enzyme lactase that breaks that down. That's just one small example of what that does, okay? And of course, you can get more information on these. I could go on for 3 hours on each of these products, you guys, but we're just giving you some basic information so you understand what we have in front of us and what we know has worked better than almost anything out in the industry in these categories, okay? Not almost anything, but everything that we've ever seen before. So next slide. Some people tell me, well, I don't need to supplement. I already eat healthy. So I just did a lecture over the weekend and I gave a statistic from 1940 where you need 10 to 14 bowls of salad now to equal what nutrients you had in 1940 in one bowl of salad. So one bowl of salad in 1940, you now need 10 to 14 bowls to make up that nutrient content. We are not eating nutrient dense food anymore. We're just not. So these were the Haynes studies. We are all deficient in these, okay? So that kind of squashes the argument that people do not need to supplement. It's just not true, okay? The next slide, the reason we use mostly vegan, there are some animal products that are organic that I use in my practice, but the reason we use mostly whole food-based, plant-based is because you cannot mimic what nature does. When you get an apple and you eat it, there's over 600 phytonutrients in that apple. And that's what's good for you, not a high dose of this or a high dose of that. I want all of that stuff working together, and that's what's good for you, not a high dose of these isolates, okay? Isolates are not good. Stones are not good. We want the proper forms of minerals, the proper forms of vitamins that nature intended us to have. Most people are not taking whole food-based products. So the next one, this is just a picture of the ingredients of balance. This is kind of your antioxidant, mineral, vitamin blend, okay? So it covers all of that. It usually replaces most of your vitamins and minerals that you're already taking, but we know they're getting absorbed better. So the next slide, this product also has ashwagandha. Everybody's stressed, right? So you actually can't see the words in there, so I'll just give you a couple little teasers here. But it basically is gonna support almost every process. It's so foundational that we all are lacking the antioxidants, the vitamins and the minerals, but ashwagandha is just one ingredient in here that helps us with stress. Life is stressful. It helps potentially support healthy blood sugar levels, helps potentially with healthy hormones and things like that. So those are just some of the benefits, you guys. The next one of my favorite products is called Vibe. What I call this is more of our brain food. And I know I'm a machine gun right now. There's so much to cover with these products, but I want to give you the nuts and bolts of them. So we have people getting off energy drinks with this product. We have people where maybe their memory, foggy brain, they tell us that that's improving after they start taking this. This is a phenomenal product. All the people around you are tired. Their brains aren't working properly. So again, the testimonials I could show you from this are outstanding. One of the ingredients on the next slide is lion's mane mushroom. This has been, sorry, this slide's a little messed up. This has been in the medical journals for over a decade now, showing neurodegenerative protective capabilities, which means it can actually reverse prevent sometimes in certain situations. I've read articles, things you may have heard like Alzheimer's, you know, if I'm depressed sometimes, if I'm really anxious at times. So the testimonials, let's go to the next one, are just phenomenal. So this gal is a close friend of mine. Some of these testimonials, if we didn't know these people, you wouldn't believe it. But basically her PTSD is almost gone. She didn't know if happiness was something that was for her. Like she really hadn't really experienced that. So again, if we focused on this one testimonial, you guys would all be crying by the end of it if I told you the whole story with this, okay? So this is the power of good whole food-based formulas, okay? The next product, this kind of replaces in our household pretty much anything anti-inflammatory. All your like over-the-counter aspirins and Tylenols and ibuprofens, we just don't use those. We use this instead. So this is one of the most comprehensive healing formulas that breaks down proteins which cause inflammation. Inflammation is everywhere. Every disease process is an inflammatory process to some degree. Plus there's turmeric and curcumin for other protective properties as well. So the next slide is basically my ankle. If you look at the left picture here, very swollen. This is the day after I sprained it. I tore something in my ankle. The upper right-hand corner one is a week later, and the one down below is 2 weeks later. This is the worst sprain strain I have ever had. It healed the fastest in about a third of the amount of time than anything else, and I have never torn something. I've had other major sprains. So this is just a glimpse of some of the things that we see with that product, okay? The next one is collagen. This is the best collagen we've ever seen. I've used every best collagen in the world in our practice, and we get results usually within something happening, noticeable changes within 30 to 60 days, not 4 to 6 months, which is usually the case. So all of us are deficient in type 1 collagen. This is the glue to your body. So to keep it simple, this can help me, you know, rebuild some cartilage, help with aches and pains. So this is more of the rebuilding process for all the aches and pains from all the people around us, okay? So the next one is a testimonial. This is a friend of mine. I also know all these people on here. We have thousands of testimonials, you guys. So this is just one kind of a beauty testimonial, right? The skin is very much more clear. And so collagen helps with hair, skin, and nails, of course, right? We all know about the beauty improvements that can happen, but it's also the musculoskeletal system. So I use this in my practice. We get a lot of people with aches and pains and those types of issues, and it works amazing, but it's also rebuilding. It's not just temporarily helping me feel better, okay? So we want a few different angles with musculoskeletal issues. I want pain relief, anti-inflammatory, but I also want the rebuilding process to occur, which pretty much all of these products will do in that situation. So the next one, this is a whole 5-hour discussion here. I'm gonna keep it very simple. We have what we call the unicorn in the industry as far as CBD. And I'm gonna stop myself right there. It is not about CBD, actually. That sounds funny, right? Think about that. It's not about CBD. CBD is the buzzword. CBD is what they isolate to go do research on to see how it affects this and how it affects that. CBD is not the key, though. What you want is the plant, and the magic happens in the plant. So we have a fluid that's unheard of. There's nothing else in the industry that comes close to this, that's as close to the natural, raw, organic plant as possible. Nothing added, nothing taken away. It's not about the CBD. Some of you are thinking I'm crazy for saying that. It is not about the CBD. It's about the plant. All the nutrients, kind of like that apple that has 600 nutrients in it. That's what's good for you. It's not the CBD. It's not just the vitamin C in that apple that's good for me. It's everything in tiny doses that create a synergistic, an amazing phytonutrient dense, just magic. I mean, when you give the body what it needs, and we're all starving, all of our systems need this plant. We all have an endocannabinoid system, but again, it's not about the CBD, it's about the plant. And we have the most pure product we have ever seen. Nobody can come close to making this, okay? There's so much more I could talk about, but let's go to the next one. So there's so many benefits from CBD. One thing I want people to get across is this is another CBD formula that we use as well. Same fluid. The last picture was just pure plant. Nothing's added to it. Nothing's taken away. This product here, they add some flavoring. So it's a nice little accessory product where you can keep it in your pocket, and I can use it as like a breath spray, but you're also getting the plant magic out of that as well, okay? So guys, there's so much more I could talk about. I'm a little bit over time here, so please, whoever invited you on this call, get with them to answer questions, because we could break each of these products down in 2 to 3 hours each. I could share hundreds of testimonials on each of these products. So I'm gonna pass it on to Scott now. Scott is a good friend of mine, a great mentor. It's just neat being able to work with people that are authentic, real, that have integrity. And so I wanna pass the mic to Scott. So thank you guys for listening to me ramble on with some machine gun information there for you. Okay, have a good night.
You did a wonderful job. I mean, that was incredible. Guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about something that's been put a little bit to the wayside, because health is so important, but so is your wealth. When I was introduced to TRANONT and Mr. Craig Cotter came to me and he asked me a couple of questions. You know, he asked me, what's your plans for the future? What are your plans for tomorrow? How's your bank account? How's all these uncomfortable questions? Is what TRANONT was founded on. It was founded on the principles of getting you financially healthy. And so I had just gone, for people that don't know, I have been a business owner for my whole entire life. I've never really literally had a job. I've just employed people, and I busted my butt. And I busted my butt for years and years. And 30 years I busted my butt. I was finally out traveling the world, enjoying myself, and my identity was stolen. And within a 6-month period of time, I had $7 million taken away from me, and my credit score went from an 800 to a 480. Now my life just changed, okay? I don't know why I didn't stress to death and freak out and die, but I did what I had to do, and that was get back up, get back on my feet that were on my knees at the time. And when Mr. Cotter showed me TRANONT, he goes, dude, we do identity protection. I'm like, cha-ching. We do credit services. I was like, boom. And he goes, and we've got a program with Jeeps, and he'll go into that in a minute. And I was just like, and he goes, and we have tax services. A lot of people don't even know that we even have this. So if you look at this guy, this was me. I mean, that's not me, but this was me, 6-7 years ago. I went for 4 years of my life getting my credit from a 480 to a 520, and I was pretty proud of it. And when I stepped into TRANONT, they just said, look, you know what you know, we know what we know, and you don't know what you don't know. So let us help you. So I started off with the legal process, created myself proper LLCs, S-corps, going into estate planning. And guys, I'm telling you what, you can live your life, you can do everything you can, but if you don't properly prepare yourself, when you pass on, and it will happen someday, your family is going to either reap the benefits or they're going to live through the disaster of it. Either way, it's your choice because it's your life. Credit services. Credit services took what took me 4 years to get to the 520, came in, raised it 150 within like 60 days. Okay, I've got a buddy that actually was on our program for like almost 6 months, went up 302 points. My buddy Steve, 300. So think about your credit. If it's not where it wants to be, why not have TRANONT assist you? Okay, a lot of these things have been put to the side because the health supplements are so powerful. But guys, protect yourself with your finances, protect yourself with your body, and let's go on and live a healthy, wealthy lifestyle. My great-grandpa died when he was 99 years old. He was a chiropractor. He worked up until the day he died with like two of his clients that like survived with him through that whole time. But every time I used to see him, he'd say, son, you need to learn how to grow up to be healthy, wealthy, and wise so you can be like me one day. And then he'd give me like a quarter. And back then I was like 4, and I thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. So TRANONT has credit services. TRANONT has tax services. Sonny at the TRANONT tax group just went back through my last 3 years of taxes, and just took a look at everything. And some things were good, some things were bad. And I'm telling you what, this was a legitimate session of getting everything properly in place. One thing that saved my butt was our TaxBot program. I have everything registered onto my phone, all of my deductions, all my mileage, all of my calculations of everything, all my expenses, everything I can do is all in my phone. Came to be tax time, and I wish I would have been more adamant about this product for the last 3 years, because when it came to tax time with her, she's like, go into your settings and just upload everything to me. And it was like, I wish I would have uploaded everything, period. So guys, it's a habit. It's just a new habit. You go out to eat, you're given a presentation, you just went to Phoenix, you had to fly there, you got a rental car, you got a hotel. All of these things become business expenses. Take a picture of the receipt. You can even attach it to your bank account. Get it done so that you can come to be tax time. You're just like, hang on, let me go into my settings and what's your email address? And kaboom, they get an Excel spreadsheet of all your year's expenses. So great, great, great program. I loved it. This one right here changed my life. When I lost everything, it made me realize that I went through my life busting my butt for what? Because I gave up everything that I'd done for 30 years. I didn't get to see my kids grow up. I got to see a bunch of 41 employees go home because of this. And I didn't realize that how big of a deal identity theft, identity protection, social media, if you have small children that are out on social media, do you know that there's predators out there that are just looking for kids to start acting like a friend to them? And you don't know what's going to happen. The internet is the biggest country on the planet. It's the biggest continent. Where are you putting your credit card information? Where are you logging into your bank? Where are you doing whatever you're doing? When my identity was stolen in 2011, the banking system hadn't quite fully caught on to what they know today. I was a learning example of what they know today. TRANONT Defend will go through and scan my computer. I have them scan my computer once or twice a month because it's just part of what they do. Do you know that every time they go through my computer, even though I haven't done anything different, there's still stuff on my computer that came from somewhere that's trying to grasp information on me and my family. And guys, I'm telling you what, if you don't have your identity protected, don't be me. Okay, so TRANONT Health is an app. It saves you time. You can get some prescriptions. It just gives you FaceTime with the doctor. Obviously, if you have stitches, they're not going to walk you through how to be a doctor. But get yourself, make it convenient. I don't know anybody that enjoys, hey, I'm sick. I can't wait to go trucking down to the ER and just sit there with a bunch of other people. And the lucky ones have a face mask on it. I guess I'm just going to gather everybody else's stuff. Okay, so guys, use the TRANONT Health app. I mean, it's a great, great app. Here's something really cool that most people don't even know that we do. Not only everything that Dr. Tim talked about and everything that I went over, TRANONT's also aligned themselves with some retail services. Ask yourself this: do I know anybody that has satellite TV, solar? Do I know anybody that has home security? Do I have any business friends that might take credit cards? Do I have any business friends that might be concerned because it's a law for them to protect their customer's identity? Do you know that most business owners don't even know that that's their responsibility? You can make up to 35% when somebody pays a bill. Okay, I have TV in my house. I have security in my house. I had credit cards at every single one of my locations of my businesses. I would have loved for somebody to come up to me and say, hey, would you do me a favor and be my customer? Because right now you're a customer of somebody you don't even know. I would absolutely 100% be a customer of that person. So guys, Dr. Tim nailed it on the stuff that I know everybody needs. I think I nailed it on the stuff I know you guys need because I experienced it, and I never want you to go through some of the stuff that I did. But guys, on New Year's, what is everybody going to say? They're all going to come on and they're going to say, this is my year. This is my year I get out of debt. This is my year I get healthy. This is my year I blah, 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 blah that I'm not going to do. This is my year I'm going to go buy a treadmill and I'm going to become a treadmillite, and I'm not even going to use it after January 21st. It just happens. So why don't we answer a solution? I tell people this in business all the time. Find a business that has low overhead. Okay, Mr. Craig Cotter is going to cover that. Find a business that applies to everybody. We appeal to everybody. I don't know anybody that doesn't want to be healthy and wealthy. Guys, and with that, I'm going to bring on a gentleman that made the phone call to Jordan and I. I've been learning from this gentleman for, it's freaky to me to even say, but for like 9 years, I've literally been following this person, wishing that one day, we would be lucky and fortunate enough to call ourselves partners. And that happened 3 years ago. And that gentleman is with us tonight, the Executive Vice President of TRANONT, Mr. Craig Cotter. How you doing, buddy?
I'm awesome, man, and very happy to be a part of this incredible Zoom. What awesome information that you guys have heard tonight from amazing individuals that are not just friends of mine. They've become family to me, and we're building a business together, which has been absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited to even be on this Zoom with the likes of Jordan Price and Dr. Tim Harrigan and Scott Price. And I'm just so excited to kind of wrap you around third base, and let's come into home and really kind of put the icing on the cake of this incredible information. Like Scott mentioned, and I have so much admiration for all of these individuals. They have a wealth of knowledge and information on everything that they've talked about. They've helped countless people with all the information and education that they just shared with you in a short period of time. We can unlock all of you to incredible details and testimonials and Facebook groups that can tie you in and connect you to each one of those products in detail that Dr. Tim went over. Each one of those services that Scott just went over as well. We have testimonials that can show you exactly how they're working for people and what they are doing to help people in their life. My name is Craig Cotter. Been in this industry 17 years. Really wanted to start my own business. And when you look at this screen right here, you see a $99 business. You guys, that's a $99 business that you can jump into the health and wellness arena. You can jump into the CBD arena. You can jump into the financial education arena. All of these major arenas generate so much money every single year, and now you can partner with TRANONT for $99, and we will handle all of the overhead, customer servicing, accounting, tracking, back office, websites, all of these things that business owners dream about not having to worry about. We take that off your plate and allow you to partner with us for $99 and start your own home-based business. What I love about this is that you can build it from your phone. You can build it from your internet. You can build it from wherever you are. All of this is an online store ordering, drop ship, or service ordering type of method. So we truly can do this from anywhere we want to, and that's what makes it very powerful. So you start a business for $99. Then we want you to start trying some of our products and services. Okay, if you look right here, you want to choose a package. We have a few different packages or a handful of packages that you can choose once you get started and signed up. We want to make sure that those packages equate to over 100 personal volume for you. Just so you're aware, that's roughly about 3 of our products that we want you to try. We want you to start gaining confidence in your own personal testimony of these products. So we'd like for you to pick the best ones that you love, that you're falling in love with, that you've heard talked about, that you resonate with, that you know you can get some help or benefit from. You want to pick some of those products and services and then get at least 100 of those products worth. Whoops, let me, hold on. I got a little, okay. All right. Oh, goodness. All right. So let's go back to Zoom here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now, if you look at my whole screen just went to bunkle. Hold on. Let me get back here. All right. So now if you want to take a faster approach, to our company, then you want to look at what we classify as the builder situation. The builder situation allows you and opens you up for $37,000 of potential bonuses that you can go after and chase in your very first year if you want to take that faster approach or that fast track. It is not mandatory. It is just an option. But we know that there are people that want to go fast in their side gig. They want to go quicker than normal, or they want to address things and have things happen faster. That's fine. You want to look to get 200 personal volume points when you get started if you want to unlock those $37,000 of builder bonus income for you to be able to go after. So $99, then pick a few products and get 100 PV. And then if you want to be a builder, pick a few more products and you can get 200 PV right when you get started. And that'll help classify where and how fast we want to help you rank up and move through our compensation plan. Now let's talk about the very first stop of our compensation plan. It is called JADE. JADE is very simple to understand. Do you guys believe that there are people out there that would like to earn more income? The answer is yes. Okay, if we gave you tools, if we gave you Zooms, if we gave you webinars, if we gave you all these different types of ways to introduce people to information, do you think you could find 3 people out there that would like to earn more income? And the answer is yes. So here's how this works. You personally sponsor 3 people into the business. You help those 3 people collectively refer 1,500 group volume points worth of products and services, and you become a JADE. The JADE's the first rank in our company, and at that first rank in our company, we provide you a Jeep bonus. If you look here, you see that you can get a $250 team residual bonus plus a $350 Jeep bonus for a total of $600 a month collective that you can put towards a Jeep. Why do we choose Jeep? Because they're fun, they're adventurous, they like to go out, their brand is about conquering new heights and conquering the world. They have great resale value, which is incredibly smart for you to financially get into a car that you're less likely to lose money. But more importantly, Jeeps are incredibly fun, and now you can go out and qualify for a Jeep, eliminate a car payment in your household, and automatically save you hundreds of dollars a month on average just by having a Jeep. We have thousands and thousands of Jeeps that are driven around right now in North America that TRANONT pays for, and those are families that have freed up a car payment that they now do not have to pay for, that they can put towards their future, their debts, their health, etc., etc. They can put that money to use in other ways. So that's the first rank advancement called JADE. Now, if you look here at the next rank, okay, JADE that you see that I just described to you there in the very first column, I want to move over to the right and show you Pearl. Pearl, okay, if you look where it says group volume down there, you need 5,000 group volume in order to be a Pearl. This is very, very easy. You simply need to help 3 people qualify for that JADE incentive or that Jeep incentive at JADE for you to become a Pearl with 5,000 volume. 5,000 volume is going to pay you $1,000 a month of residual income. And then if you look up at the orange there, if you decided to sign up as a builder with 200 personal volume points, that's how you can then go and earn the very first bonus of $2,000 for taking advantage of the Builder Bonus program if you hit that in under 90 days. Now let's go up to the next rank called Ruby. Ruby is 10,000 volume points. That's helping about 6 people qualify for our Jeep incentive. That would be a $2,000 residual check as you look at the blue and the teal there, okay, or the blue and the green. And then if you are a builder and you do that in under 4 months' time, you can earn another bonus of $5,000 for a total of $7,000 you can earn in your first 4 months of our company by attracting and helping 10,000 group volume points come through your organization, or roughly 6 Jeep qualifiers. The next rank is Sapphire. Sapphire is 25,000 in group volume. It's roughly 15 Jeep qualifiers in your team. It's a $5,000 residual income. And then if you do that in under 6 months as a builder, you can make a $10,000 additional bonus for a total of $17,000 so far. Next is Emerald. Emerald is 50,000 in volume, group volume, or about 30 Jeep qualifiers in your team. It's a $9,000 residual check every month. And then if you do that as a builder in under 1 year's time, you can earn a $20,000 bonus for a total of $37,000 in bonuses if you are signed up as a builder. So those are our foundational positions. Scott and Jordan Price are emeralds. Dr. Tim Harrigan is a sapphire. So you've already heard from individuals that have already seen these ranks come to a reality, okay? Scott and Jordan Price are already run another full-time business. This right here is a business that they are building on the side. Dr. Tim Harrigan already mentioned that he has a practice that he sees 50 patients a day and has been able to do this on the side. This is a business that is designed to literally run parallel with whatever you're doing in your life right now. And as you start to build that group volume and build those customers, then your income will continuously grow. And as your income starts to surpass your full-time income at your job or your business, now you've created more financial options in your life that allow you to do and have more flexibility for the lifestyle that you are looking to create for you and your family. Let's wrap this up by showing you the final positions of our company. Diamond, black, red, blue diamond. As you see, all this is helping more group volume come through your team. How do you have more group volume? More customers, more associates using the products and services. That's how you skyrocket that volume. And if you look at blue diamond there, $1 million in monthly group volume, okay, can qualify you for $130,000 of residual income a month. Now, I don't want to get too fixated on millions of dollars. I want you to understand that the average household in this country that could earn an extra $300 to $500 a month can change the majority of households in the United States and Canada. So we want to help people go out and start earning that supplemental income. And then take that supplemental income, go get some more customers, go get some more volume, and let's start getting that higher and higher and higher and higher. And if you choose to take this into the big stratosphere that you know that you want or could truly take an opportunity and run and build an awesome business from and with, we have people in our company that have accomplished every single one of these ranks, and we're helping thousands and thousands of people. You guys, we have a Facebook group right now that's got 43,000 members and testimonials in it that we can showcase to all of you to really just lend more credibility to the movement of impacting and changing lives. And everything that Scott and Dr. Tim and Jordan have talked about tonight is all starting to come to fruition. So far in TRANONT's history, we have impacted 2.3 million people and growing every single month. Our goal is to impact 1 billion lives. How are we going to do that? We need more voices. So we encourage you to partner with us. We want to have you partner with us and be offering another voice, another advocate of health and wealth education, another voice that can go out there and show people that there are options, that there are choices. You do not have to live an unhealthy life. You do not have to have a stressful financial life. We can educate, we can provide the vehicle, we can give you the track to run on, and all of that coming together. If you share it and share it and share it and share it, you can really build a substantial business for yourself with some hard work and some dedication and some training and mentoring. So I just want to echo all the information that these gentlemen have shared. We love and appreciate your guys' time. Thank you, and get back to the person that invited you onto this Zoom tonight, because you're going to want to get back to them, get your questions answered, and then let them know one of two things. Number one, I want to try one of those products. Something that Dr. Tim said resonated with me. I need to be better about my health. I need to do some things differently. You guys try some of our products. And then what Mr. Price went over is our wealth services. You can try one or more of those services as well if you'd like to have some of those benefits that Scott talked about start to become a reality in your life. So try one of the products first and foremost, or multiple. 2 is partner with our company. For $99, you can go out there and be a player in these major industries and actually effect change in people's lives by sharing with them everything that we have to offer. And we need more voices if we're going to impact 1 billion people. So with that being said, welcome to our team. Welcome to our company. We look forward to working with you. We look forward to helping you. God bless all of you, and we will see and talk to you on a future Zoom. Have a great night.